Hey everyone, so Sanjay here from Contraver Podcast, and in this episode, we'll just discuss about complete planning and prioritizing. So, planning your work schedule and planning your day is quite important. As I said in the previous video, if you guys haven't watched it, I highly recommend you guys to watch that particular videos. And in this video, I'll show you some important rules that will help you out to prioritize your goals and prioritize your daily life activities, because when you're working a lot and you get stressed up, your personal life ruins out. So you shouldn't ruin your personal life just because of your business life or your career. So that is why what I suggest is you have to prioritize some particular goals and some particular things that are happening in your life. 20 minutes of planning in your 20-20-20 rule is really necessary. Why 20 minutes? In the sense, you plan your entire day of your work, career, as well as your personal life. Rules that I follow when I'm planning my personal life, I do the same for my career too. So let me show you all that. And remember, if you don't plan this, you'll ruin out your personal life. There's a quote saying that failing to plan is planning to fail. So we should make sure we plan our personal life too, how we lead our life day to day. So let's get into our whiteboard setup. I have a whiteboard setup in my room as well as in my office. An entire wall is completely dedicated to whiteboard, and I write a lot over there. So let me show you that. So this is my whiteboard setup, and over here, this is quite important. This is my weekly goals. I just wanted to list out what are the things I do in this entire week. So in this week I have scheduled, I want to start uploading videos and want to contact bank manager. What are these random numbers you see over here? I'll explain you that in a minute. And this is my to-do list. This is per day. What are the personal things I want to do each day? That matters to me a lot. These are my personal things that I want to do per day. This random number doesn't mean I don't know the basic numbering 1 2 3. I know that, but I'll explain you what are these random numbering. So these, I have prioritized these things, and I have this last thing called as eventual goals. So these are some goals which I don't want to think about a lot. I want to go visit the Ellora caves and all that. So it can happen within a month or it can happen within 2 months. But I want to get rid out of it. I want to get rid these thoughts out of my brain, so that I write that down, and it really works like a jump. And for the numberings, so now about this numberings, this is how I prioritize all my goals or all my work. So this is just the basic quadrants that you guys have learned in your 10th grade, I think. So quadrant number 1, 2, 3, 4. I have named it urgent, important. So what does this means in the sense? So whatever that is in the third quadrant, those tasks I can delete it or I can eliminate it. That's not important to me. It's in the lowest important state and it's not at all urgent to me. So I can delete it. And whatever that is urgent but not important for me, those things I can delegate it to someone else. And what are the things that are in the first quadrant? Those things I should try to do it right now, starting from now. It is as well as urgent plus it is important. And second quadrant, this is the most of the quadrant that I get stuck in. So this is the quadrant where you have to decide when to start it. You have to schedule all the times in it. So after this, you guys have the knowledge about this now. Now let's get back to the things that I have listed. So I hope you guys can relate this thing to me. Fine. I hope three in the sense I'm listening lots of music while I'm traveling. I should eliminate it and I should start listening to audiobooks. And then about the food, I wanna buy some groceries for my home. I just moved on to a new house far away from my hometown. So I just wanna go buy some groceries. So I wanna delegate it to someone else. So this is how I schedule all my work and all my personal things in my day. So I hope this would help you guys out a lot. So most of the people just ask me, I don't have any to-do list to do, and I don't have lots of things to do. Why do I have to schedule so many things? So the small important things or very minor goals or little things build up an empire. Little bricks and one brick a time will make you build a big empire and a big castle. That's the reason why even small goals are very important, and drops and drops of water make a ocean, right? So that is why making 5 different goals which are really too small, which would take you just 2 minutes or 5 minutes to do it. So those goals, make sure you just try to do something which is out of your comfort zone. 5 little things out of your comfort zone, 5 little different things. Make sure you achieve it and list it down in your to-do list. As soon as you're done, make sure you tick it. And when you just mark it's done, you'll get that happiness, and that's very important. And in our next video, start measuring things. It's very important to measure everything that we do, right? So you plan something, if you don't measure it, if you don't have a feedback system, it means it's just a one-way communication. That's the reason there are lots of feedback things, and even if it's a big company, they ask you for feedback. That's very important. Even for our life, it's quite important. And let's check it out in our next video. Until then, stay tuned with us. I'll be back in the next episode at 4 a.m. sharp. Thank you. Bye bye.